Well, ladies and gentlemen, so welcome to another beautiful video. And today we're going to make astrology fun again. And we are going to understand how beautifully Navamsa works. How beautifully the Navamsa chart works. And how it's so important, the Navamsa chart. And I'm going to share a little tidbits with this one particular chart. Now, the very first thing that I want to do, I want to apologize to this person because as you guys know, I made an oath of not doing horoscopes of people who are alive. But the thing is, I've already done horoscope of this person just 2 years ago. And I'm just going to use this person's chart again to show you guys the beauty of, Navamsa chart in Vedic astrology. And of course, for all Vedic astrologers, the greatest teacher, is Amitabh Bachchan. Through his chart, we really learn how things are happening. So, number one, I'm not going to make any derogatory comments about your chart. Number two, I'm not going to try to make any sort of a dramatic, flashy predictions about your chart. This is simply to see your past events and how they're correlated with Nakshatras. So if you're watching this, just know I am not like anybody else. That when I look at a chart of a celebrity who's alive, I'm very respectful about their chart because you are, in a way, a teacher to me and to all the audience who are watching. So please just note, you're not just some celebrity because now you're going to become a teacher. And also, I want to thank my Navamsa Nakshatra Guru, Sandeep Kanoli, who just made sense of Nakshatras to me and Navamsa Nakshatras, Dhasamsa Nakshatras, Dwaradamsa Nakshatras. Wow. I mean, you talk about going deep in astrology. We go deep. With the Pi team, we go deep. So definitely you guys want to, learn about Nakshatras, learn about how they're studying the chart. Just download the Cosmic Insights app and, connect with the Pi team and you'll be on your way. Now, the way I'm going to show you this chart of Navamsa Nakshatras, this is not how I do my Navamsa Nakshatra reading. My Navamsa Nakshatra reading are specifically for Navamsa itself. I'm not going to go back and forth correlate this. I'm just doing this just so you guys understand Navamsa Nakshatras. And as always, if you do not know what your planetary placements are and the Nakshatras of the birth chart, for that, check out the links here along with my books, reports, consultations. So let's share the chart of our substitute teacher, Amitabh Bachchan. So this is his birth chart, okay? This is his birth chart. And that's his Navamsa chart. Now, obviously the people who are South Indians, I don't have enough screens to show you the, birth and Navamsa as well. Yeah, I don't think I could show that, so I apologize, but I'll just make the Dhasamsha the birth chart, Janma. So this is his Navamsa chart, show Ashtak Varga. I can't show Nakshatra for some reason in two same birth charts. So this is his birth chart. His ascendant is Saturn. Ascendant Lord is Saturn. Okay. Saturn is in the nakshatra of Rohini, in the 4th house of homeland. So obviously just within 5 seconds, 2 seconds, you can see that this person's life will be about beauty, arts, creativity. And this person will love old vehicles, old ancient vehicles, classic vehicles. So obviously, as you know, Amitabh Bachchan has a Rolls Royce, one of his favorite cars. Okay, so just from that, we can see mostly what Amitabh Bachchan's life is about. His life will be about beauty. And as you know, Amitabh Bachchan also tried to do a beauty contest, a beauty pageant with AB Corporation, which didn't go so well. But how do we understand Amitabh Bachchan to a deeper level? Okay, we really want to know what are the themes, what is the end result of this nakshatra of Saturn. So we want to know when Amitabh Bachchan goes towards beauty, when Amitabh Bachchan goes towards arts, creativity, okay, or being surrounded by beautiful women, what will be the result? So let's go to his Navamsa chart. In Navamsa, Amitabh Bachchan is a Libra ascendant with the original ascendant lord of the birth chart, Saturn, in the 9,000 Gemini, but in the Navamsa chart, Saturn lands itself in Punaravasu Nakshatra. So in the birth chart, it's Rohini in the 4,000 Taurus, and in the Navamsa chart, it's in the 9th house in Gemini. So right off the bat, what we will see that this person, whenever they go towards anything related to beauty, art, media, the end result will be a restart. The end result will be a downfall and coming back as a return of the light. Because Punaravasu is what? Punaravasu means return of the light. These people will have to do things repetitively, going back and forth to do something. Like, for example, Arnold Schwarzenegger, I believe his Jupiter is in Punaravasu Nakshatra. And what is the job of a bodybuilder? Back and forth, reps. Same thing here. When it comes to art, when it comes to creativity or dealing with beauty, it'll trigger the restart of that process of return of the light. So Amitabh Bachchan, throughout his career, as you know, he has gone through these ups and downs, especially within the 90s when the beauty pageant happens. When he did the beauty pageant, it didn't go so well. So then what happened is it triggered the Navamsa Nakshatra of Punaravasu. Oh, you're going towards beauty? Let me restart this process of you going back down and coming back out again. Then, if you notice, his most famous movie, his career, okay, some of the most famous movie, and this is something Sandeep was discussing with me, is that dialogue from Zanjeer, I believe. We know about the dialogue of Ma. Like in English, it would mean like, Amitabh Bachchan would say, I have house, I have cars, I have money, what do you have? And then the other guy says, I have mother. So his 10th house is ruled by Mars, okay, along with Ketu and Mars. So if you see, let's say if I didn't know who Amitabh Bachchan was, and we would see his career Mars in the nakshatra of Hasta. Hasta is about closed fists. It's about skills of hands, playing cards. It's about fighting skills. It's about giving somebody a hand. And Mars is conjunct Mercury, Sun, Venus, who are in the nakshatra of Chitra and Hasta. So Chitra, Hasta, nakshatra theme. It's all about photographs, creativity, skills of hands. And then the co-ruler of the 10th house, Ketu, is in the nakshatra of Sastabisha, which is about enclosed trees, which is about fence, okay? Which is about being surrounded by wall. So if you notice in Amitabh Bachchan's career, his most famous movies were the movies where he played the drunk, or movies that were titled related to the nakshatra, which is what Divar. Divar is a wall, a fence, Sastabishak theme. Hasta is the fighting, fist hands. He was known to be this action hero, okay? However, we want to see the deeper side of this. So if you go to Navamsa, here you have Mars, Jupiter, Rahu in the 10th house. very prominently placed. Okay, so if you notice that theme of that movie, the Zanjeer is chains. Okay, anything like a snake, rope, Zanjeer. So his 10th Lord Mars is in the nakshatra of Ashlesha, which means any theme related to chains, snakes, any theme related to chemicals, alcoholism, will be the thing that will really lift the career up. Then if you notice, Mars represents police, Mars represents brother, and Jupiter, Rahu are very unconventional planets of belief system. In the sign of Cancer, which relates to the mother. And it was that particular dialogue that I have mother, but you don't have anything. Amitabh Bachchan was saying, I have wealth, I have money, I have cars, to his brother. And then the brother said, I have mother. So that particular theme played out in his chart. Then let's go back to the birth chart again. Okay. Here you see Rahu in the 7th house in the nakshatra of Magha. Magha represents a seat of power. Okay, the soul seat of power. And Rahu also represents foreign themes. So if you notice, first of all, 7th house represents the spouse. The spouse will be strongly connected to seed of power. So Jaya Bachchan, I believe, has a seat in the parliament. So if you go into Navamsa, the 7th Lord, Sun, is in the 11th house in Magha Nakshatra. So which shows that through marrying Jaya Bachchan, Jaya Bhaduri, his career stood up, his status, all his hopes, wishes, desires came true by marrying this person who put him onto the throne, because your spouse chart will also influence you. And your spouse, the 7th Lord person, will also influence you. So we see that theme playing out through these nakshatras. Then if you notice, okay, Abhishek Bachchan, son of Amitabh Bachchan, will be represented by the 7th house, because 5th house is the first child, 7th house is the second child. 7th house is a masculine sign. And then 7th Lord goes into the 8th house in nakshatra of Chitra. Chitra is about pictures, photographs, films, creativity, pretty much designing architecture, arts. So we see the theme of where the second child will go towards, the theme that they will go towards, and especially his 10th Lord and his 7th Lord are all conjunct together. So the second child will follow the theme of the father. But if you really want to understand something deeper about the second child is in the Navamsa, 7th house again. Okay, so 7th house is the second child. Then the 7th from the 7th house is the first house. That means it'll be the spouse of the second child. Spouse of the second child is Libra, which is what? Venus. Where's Venus? In the 8th house in the nakshatra of Rohini. Meaning that the spouse of the second child will be extremely beautiful and will have the most beautiful eyes. Will be connected to beauty, arts, media, fashion. And we all know the spouse of Abhishek Bachchan is Aishwarya Rai, Miss World, with the most beautiful eyes. That's how we understand that theme. Then we can also go again. So his moon is in the 9th house in Swati Nakshatra. Swati again is a nakshatra related to mass fame. Swati is a nakshatra related to the airy element of Rahu, which is marketing, announcement, which is about pretty much media, spreading yourself out. So anything that goes viral, anything that becomes like just the most sensational thing is under Swati Nakshatra. So moon in the 9th house of luck in Swati Nakshatra shows that one's luck will come through by being in realm of mass fame. Anything related to connected with Rahu, and especially Nakshatra Lord Rahu is in the 7th house of mass fame. But if you look in the Navamsa, Amitabh Bachchan is known as the god of the film industry. Okay, the emperor. They call him the emperor, not even the king, the emperor. Look at moon where it goes. Moon is the 10th lord in the Navamsa of career, goes into the nakshatra of Uttara Ashada, which shows that this person will be undefeated in their career. No matter how many times they have to do return of the light, they have to go down and come back up again, they will always be undefeated. And because Ketu is conjunct moon in Uttarashada Nakshatra, shows is their past life fruits that are coming to show them that, look, you're going to be undefeated in this life. And we can keep going deeper and deeper with everything. If you also notice Jaya Bachchan, Venus represents the spouse. Jaya Bachchan was an actress, creative person, artistic person. So just the Venus, the Karka of Venus of Navamsa shows us that the person's spouse is going to be a very creative, artistic person and will have beautiful eyes as well. And Jaya Bachchan was known for her kajal and the eyes. So we see that. If you look at the 7th lord in the birth chart, 7th lord Saturn or sun goes into the nakshatra of Chitra. Chitra, pictures, photography, films. This is why in India, whenever the songs of Bollywood came in the evening, they was called Chitrahar. Chitrahar, meaning like a garland of pictures, a garland of movies. So again, we see that theme just with the sun. Forget even Rahu, just with the sun. But Rahu again adds the theme that the spouse will have some seat of power in the government. And then, if you see Ketu in the ascendant, obviously, Ketu is affecting his appearance. Amitabh Bachchan has always been slim, okay? But also, 1st house represents fame. Fame which is long-lasting, fame which is going to be legendary. And because it's in Sastabhisha Nakshatra, Sastabhisha is a nakshatra of fame, but also Ketu in Sastabhisha naturally shows somebody who could be an alcoholic or somebody who loves drinking. Amitabh Bachchan is a vegan and he has never drunk in his life. But his movie, Sharabi, Namak Halal, and what was the other, some of the movies where he just played this drunken person in front of the mirror, became a legendary thing. People all the comedians try to copy those things. It became legendary. So this is how, without even using any yogas, nothing, you can see the entire theme of a person's life. I mean, I can go into negative aspects too. I mean, Sandeep and I were discussing all the negative aspects too, but I don't do any negative aspects, so I'm not even going to go into that. And obviously, this person is a celebrity. I mean, well, he's a person too. You no need to show the negative side of anybody. It's their own private business. My whole point is to have you learn from his Navamsa Nakshatra and how the birth Nakshatra, how they're going to come about with the end results of the Navamsa Nakshatra. Okay? So this is all I wanted to say and I wanted to share. So thank you very much. And if you want to get the Navamsa or Nakshatra reading, all the other things will be on the website. Otherwise, we'll see you later. Bye-bye.